G'day everyone, and welcome back to another shell finding adventure. It is an absolutely beautiful day. I just stopped over here because I thought, oh yeah, a couple of shells. Most of them look broken, but I did just spot this guy. Oh my good golly goodness, he is nice. It is a lovely little migrating moon snail. They only get a little bit bigger than this, so this guy is almost an adult. Anyway, the tide is going to get very low today. I already see some shellers in the rock pools next to me, so we might hightail it over to the other side of the lighthouse if we can. But just because I'm hightailing it doesn't mean that I'm finished looking at the sand over here. That is a very nice dark scaly scallop. That is like probably one of the darkest I've seen. Yep, you can come with us as well. Ooh. Oh, he looks pretty shiny on top. I'm surprised none of the other shellers wanted him. It is a beautiful yellow-toothed cowrie, nice and shiny. He's still got a lot of colour on that base. It feels like a very thin shell as well. So I think this one is a sub-adult one. It's not fully mature yet. How did any of you see that? How many of you saw that? I nearly overlooked that entirely. He's very cute. Yes, he has his tip, and there's no operculum in the opening, so it's definitely an empty one. These little sundials usually have like a soft operculum. This black guy is a variegated sundial. It's one of the different small sundial species that we can find from here. And that is absolutely why you should not leave your bags unattended at the beach. Yeah, that crow's gonna get right into him. Look what I've spotted. That's gotta be alive, right? Is it alive? It's not like... Oh, it is stuck to the rock. It is stuck to the rock. Oh, I was hoping that was just like stuck under the rock, not stuck to the rock. Look at this guy. So yes, he is alive. There is the creature inside. He's red with a beautiful red operculum. I have found one of these ones before, also alive. I haven't found an empty one, so I will leave this guy behind. If I recall correctly, it was something like a Lateris, or something to that effect. It's a type of spindle shell. Anyway, that is very, very cool. I am going to put him back and hopefully no one else will spot him today. There we go. Oh, that could be nice. Is it broken or is it whole? It is whole. If I can keep it in my hand, there we go. It is a very, very nice operculum in very nice condition. This one is from a turban shell, specifically a military turban. Military turbans are kind of cool. They only really occur on the east coast of Australia. It's like covered in moss. Is it a live one? I mean, it's not stuck. Whoa. Wait a second. Yeah, it's empty. There's just sand in there. Oh my goodness, it was like covered in fuzz. I thought it looked like shiny, but covered in fuzz. I thought it might have still had the creature in it. That is a very, very pretty snakehead cowrie. It feels like wet glass, so I'm like, I can already tell this is a very glossy gem one. Oh, don't drop it, Maddie. I'm guessing that's a live Hebrew cone. Wait. Aha! There's no snail in there. I thought for sure that was alive. This Hebrew cone still has its like greeny yellow periostracum on it. So usually they have that while the creature is still growing the shell and still alive. Okay, that's very nice. That actually wasn't what caught my eye. I was looking at the one next to it. Is it like crab? Ooh. Yeah, it's just got pebbles in there. There's no crab in there because it couldn't get past the pebbles, obviously. This is a very nice yellow dove shell. It's still got some of its brown periostracum around the spiral, so it's a very fresh one. Also, that colour and pattern on it is absolutely wonderful. There is a lot of broken shell grid in here, but I've just spotted a nice pattern. Yes, it is another dove shell, but instead of a yellow dove shell, this one is a telescoped dove shell. Another Hebrew cone, but is this one alive? Yes, so this one, yes, it's got a little pebble inside of it, I think, but it is still got the creature. You can see that kind of sandy part is the snail, and there is like a red point kind of hiding at the tip. It's hard to see because it's in shadow, but that is the little creature's stinger, which is why I pick it up from the thick side instead of the thin side. But anyway, we will leave him to his Hebrew cone business. Well, after much chatting, I am finally on the side of the lighthouse with a few less people, although there are people over here. The tide's getting very low. I usually cannot get into the spot. There's not one. Oh, that one's got like air in it. Oh, that's got a lot of air in it. I don't know why that one had so much air in it. This one is what originally caught my eye. My goodness, there's two of these guys. I got myself a checkerboard bonnet. And this guy must have been thrown up in some surf because I don't know why he would have had air in him otherwise. I got a banded bonnet right here. It's nice to see the difference between these two. This one's obviously got some nice little nodules around the shoulder, and this one's nice and smooth. And obviously the patterns are very different as well. Right in here, there is a small snakehead. I just want to check to see if it's a good one. It looks like a shiny one. I mean, yeah, I think he's pretty shiny. It looks like he's got a little bit of calcification right there. You know, I have noticed that some live ones do have a tiny bit of calcification, so that could have been when the snail was alive. Anyway, got a cute little snakehead. That is a big one, but is it a nice one on top? Oh, you know, I think it is quite nice on top, yeah? Yeah, that is a very large crowned cone. Actually, they can get a little bit bigger, but this is still a good size for it. Oh, down there, is that bonnet A unoccupied and also like intact? It looks like possibly a heavy bonnet. Yes, come to me, my sweet. What are you? Oh, there's a crab in it and also air in it. Oh, he's got himself a nice little home. That is a heavy helmet or a heavy bonnet. I just don't often see these ones. Yes, we will put him back to his crabby business. My goodness, yes, I just saw you. Are you a live one? You look perfect. Oh, I thought that was a live one. That is extremely beautiful. I was chatting to someone. We almost walked right past it. That is a green-tinted cowrie. It's extremely lovely. That might be the best one that I've seen. And the fun thing about these guys is if you shine a UV light on them, they'll glow bright pink. And if they have more of their original markings on top, like they're not too worn away, they glow even better. Oh, that's probably going to be the find of the day. I'm like really pleased with that one. Yeah, yes, he is glowing quite nicely, isn't he? So yeah, it seems like all of these subviridis cowries, the green tinted cowries, just have a wonderful glow about them. This one does have a little bit off right on his top there where he's like scuffed and worn away a little bit. So that's why he's not super shiny. He's lost some of that nice top layer and it's reflected in the fact that he doesn't glow there. But anyway, yes, a super cool little cowrie. Yeah, facing right up. Let me just get him into the sunshine. My camera has a bit of trouble with it. There we go. Yeah, my camera cannot do the light to dark. It's time to admit it. It's not doing very well with it. Anyway, got myself a flat sand snail right here. A lovely white one. Yes, I'm guessing that the shellers today just didn't want that one or they thought it was a rock. Oh, let me get him up. Ooh, there we go. I was getting a bit of a cramp on that one. Anyway, wow, it is a cone shell. It is empty and it's still got all of that brown periostracum on it. It's very slimy and kind of gross feeling. These guys usually almost always have a bit of their point missing, so considering it's not like an actual hole, that's really good. This guy is an auger cone, or also called a terebra cone. I will bleach bath that away and it will reveal a beautiful white and yellow shell underneath there. Absolutely everyone has been walking past here today. They did not see this. How did they not see this? There we go. Got myself another banded bonnet. Actually, that first one that I got out, that was, you know, with the checkerboard bonnet, it didn't look that nice. Like, it had a bit of a hole in it. This one is actually very nice, like very nice condition. Still feels pretty good. So yeah, oh my goodness. There's a lot of shellers out here for a Monday. Everyone wants to come for the low tide, so I'm just surprised to be finding anything, really. It is absolutely a surprise. I was looking at like a very broken moon snail. I was not expecting to see a mini. Here we go, got myself a teeny tiny little clandestine cowrie. That's just a little mini fella, but I haven't actually seen a shiny one of these today. It is just a little graceful cowrie. It can come with my little common keyhole limpet that I also picked up earlier. That's cute. I have been seeing more and more of these lately. I'm not really sure why a whole bunch are washing up. Anyway, it is a little Jackson's Venus. I am right at the front now. I wasn't sure if this place would be picked over. Hey, we've got ourselves a very old cowrie. I was looking at that and I'm like, that's not a thick-edged cowrie. I'm pretty sure that is a translucent cowrie. It's in pretty old condition on that side, but the other side looks kind of nice. Are you whole? Whoa, that's nice. At this point, the beach has been picked over quite a lot, so I'm quite surprised that, you know, there are still a few treasures to find. This one is a lovely brown bubble shell, and I just off-screen picked that one up. It's a little operculum, once again from a military turban. Oh, once again, very surprised that was not grabbed up by someone else. Hello, good shiny sir. I don't see a crab in it. It looks nice and intact. This one, it looks like an olive shell, but it is actually a juvenile Arabian cowrie. I have not had much luck finding glossy and empty Arabians this winter. This might be all I get, but still, these ones are very cool shells to collect. I can't really tell if it's like calcified. It looks maybe calcified. Let's take a look. Is it? Oh no, it's a live one. It is a live one. There we go, finally got a focus on it. Yeah, this one's a live one and he's calcified on top. So, yeah, some live cowries just don't take care of their shells as much as they should. Anyway, I'm not sure if I should put them back down there onto the loose sand, so I might put them in the shade on one of the sponges, perhaps. I see it right in there. Are you actually a live one? I've noticed a couple of live ones. Yeah, let me get them into the sunshine. Yes, there are just pebbles in there. There is no creature. I've noticed 2 live worm cones today, or I should say that my friends have noticed 2 live worm cones, but this is the first empty one today. Hooray! I might finish things off by grabbing a couple of common minis from the sand. I just got a nice big bean trivia right here, and I'll be collecting some of these colourful little pheasant shells as well. Oh, is it whole? It is whole on the top. It's the second one today. The second variegated sundial. This is a bit unusual because I don't usually see that many of them here. So yeah, that's super nice. Really, I was only just like stopping to pick up a whole bunch of pheasant shells and pheasant shells and pheasant shells. Lucky me. Another bean. Oh, he's just a tiny little bean. I actually want the thing right next to it instead, though. I'm going to pick up this guy. It is a blotched neurite. Very common here, but, you know, just a fun find. I think I need my little bucket. I didn't think I'd find so many things. It's like there's really not much on the rack line. Anyway, I've got something that's not very common for this beach. It is a little cook's mitre. I've somehow left my bucket in the car. It can go into the extra shell bag. I just noticed this guy. Oh, I think I literally just snapped the joint. It was all like dried out and fragile. This one is a joined Pacific jewel box, or possibly a beautiful jewel box. It's kind of hard to tell. I think it might be a beautiful jewel box. Oh, are you whole? Am I lucky? I am lucky. Look at him. So many shellers on the beach today, but there's not much on the sand. So I'm guessing that, you know, everyone was pretty much in the rock pools today. They did not find this guy. Oh, he's very nice. I haven't found one of these in ages. It is a little Gaia Triton. They only get maybe just a little bit bigger. They're a very nice, you know, uncommon mini shell find from here. I thought I was going to be finishing up soon, but there is like a decently sizable shell pile. I didn't even notice it. I was just walking along that rack line right there. We might have some more minis to find before the day is over. Okay. That one looks kind of nice. Yeah, I don't think he's too, like, cracked or broken. This one is a juvenile cowrie, like that Arabian from earlier, but I believe it is a juvenile yellow-toothed cowrie. Interesting. Yeah, he's a little bit like faded or sun bleached, but it's kind of nice to see one because I usually either see them with crabs or still alive. This one should be it's a type of sand creeper. I think it's an obelisk sand creeper. I have been picking up a couple of these, so I think I will just mention it. It is a blue periwinkle. It's very common to see these guys on the rocks on the other side of the lighthouse, right in the I don't know, in the splash zone, whatever that zone is called where the high tide reaches. And I'm also going to take this guy. Yep, looks like another graceful cowrie. Oh, he's cute. He's a whole one. Okay. That's a very adorable little flat sand snail, a lovely blue one. I picked up a white one earlier, but it wasn't quite as nice as this one, I don't think. I just smushed that and he popped out. Yes! It is the second migrating moon snail today. This one's got a lovely brown color, very typical of these guys when they reach, you know, a sub-adult age. I think the one I picked up earlier was more of a gray color. So yeah, it's nice to have ones with a bit of variety through them. Oh, there's a second one. Oh, yep, once again, a lovely brown color. So that first one I picked up was a beautiful gray. Oh my goodness, maybe I gotta like smush some more things out of the way, huh? Oh, he's very cute. I think he's missing his tip. Yeah, but he's all whole on the underside. This one is a Triton shell. I'm suddenly not sure which one. I don't think it's the shouldered Triton. It is some other kind of Triton, though. Is that a second Gaia Triton? It is a second Gaia Triton. Hello, good sir. It is an orange color. It might have turned orange from discoloration, although there are some Gaia Tritons that are naturally orange. I think he might be discolored, though. Still, super cool. These ones do not pop up that often. Oh my goodness. First of all, this one was the one that caught my eye. It's just a clandestine cowrie. To be honest, I'm not even looking at it. I'm just not taking my eyes off of this one. It's another one of those freak mini dwarf cowries. Oh, are you kidding? That's a super stunning find. He looks a little bit worn on top. He's definitely no longer shiny. But, oh my goodness, which one is he? I think I said last time there's probably a yellow-toothed cowrie. And this one looks the same as the last one. So yeah, probably another freakish dwarfed yellow-toothed cowrie. That is absolutely super cool. They're just so super rare. It's amazing to have found so many lately. Oh, I am lucky. He is all whole too. He's very, very calcified. Well, not very, very. He's still got some nice pink on him. This guy is a rosy spindle cowrie. I don't actually find them that often. And, you know, most of the ones I find do have a bit of calcification on them. So yeah, in any case, very nice little find. I'm finding a lot of like really unusual ones from here. At first glance, I thought this was all broken shell grit. Little donkey cowrie. Oh, don't lose it. He does look a bit calcified and old, but it's just a nice little one. It's like almost the cherry on top. I've been here for a while. I'm kind of thinking about packing up, but there's just more to look at. Oh my goodness. Yep, super happy with him as well. Oh, he's maybe nice. Yeah, nice on the top as well. I wasn't sure if he was going to have a massive hole somewhere. I have noticed a few of these today. A lot of them have been broken. It's just a nice little bladder moon snail. So here are the shell finds for today. And if you've enjoyed them, please hit that like button for me and subscribe if you want to see more shell finding adventures. Well, everyone, we certainly found more than I did the last time I was here, thank goodness. And of course, it is time to talk about a favourite now, so if you do have a favourite as well, please let me know down in the comments. I do want to give some special mentions, of course. I might start off with this guy, the nice auger cone in the back. It's going to bleach up really, really well. I think it's going to look like a lovely cone, but probably not my favorite. It's just a special mention. I might also give a special mention to the checkerboard bonnet that I found underneath that big rock cliff sort of area. It just has a very, very interesting pattern on it, which I didn't, describe before. But yeah, it's just very densely patterned. It almost looks like it's got stripes instead of spots. It's very, very interesting. I might give a special mention to the little dwarf yellow-toothed cowrie. He's a little bit calcified. He needs some mineral oil. He might have been the favorite if I hadn't found a better one recently. And the last special mention, oh my god, there's just so much I like today. I like the sundials, I like the operculums, I like the migrating moon snails, but I might also give a special mention to the slightly calcified rosy spindle cowrie. Again, it needs a bit of mineral oil, but once again, it will turn into a lovely shell. But as for my favorites, I'm going to start with this guy because he is a very nice one, which I just don't get to collect very often. A beautiful white Gaia Triton. I think I like the white one more than the orange one, so that's why I picked the white one. I might also pick the nice snakehead, which I thought was a live one, but you know what? It's nice and shiny. I like cowries. I like this snakehead cowrie. But the top favorite for today is this absolutely big and beautiful green-tinted cowrie. Again, might need a little bit of mineral oil, but he's got some absolutely beautiful speckling on top. I will have to see how he shines under the UV light, but I think he'll look pretty good. But yeah, everyone. Oh, that's a bit of wind. But yeah, everyone, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.